Let's begin. I was sitting at the kitchen table, doing homework and watching Mama make dinner, when my older brother Byron came in through the back door. As soon as he saw us, he turned around and tried to walk right back out. Byron walks in. What have I told you about wearing that hat in the house? Oh, yeah. I was just going right back. You take that hat off and get over here right this minute. Byron's head was covered with a blue and white handkerchief. Mama sucked in a ton of air. What have you done? Mama reached out and snatched the handkerchief off Byron's head. Byron had gotten a conch, a process, a do, a butter, a ton of trouble. His hair was reddish brown, straight, stiff, and slick looking. The Watsons Go to Birmingham, 1963, by the amazing writer Christopher Paul Curtis. You are now at your daddy's mercy. You've known all along how we felt about you putting those chemicals in your hair and straightening, but you decided you were a grown man and went and did it anyway. Let me ask you something before your father gets to you. Did those chemicals give you better looking hair than me and your daddy and God gave you? Well, bozo. You were planning on joining the circus, because you sure look like a clown now. Why would you do this, Byron? I wanted Mexican-style hair. I think it's cool. Oh, well, Daddy, cool. You just slide your cool self on up them stairs to your bedroom and wait for your daddy. I love times like this, when Byron was about to really get it and couldn't pay me back for teasing him. Me and my little sister Joetta went up to see Byron. Death row prisoner number 541, you have a visitor. Short visit, man. The priest will be here any minute to give the prisoner his last meal. As soon as Joetta saw his head, her eyes got real big and her voice got all choky. Byron, look at your head. What were you thinking about? Daddy's gonna kill you. Come on, we gotta go to the bathroom and wash that stuff out your hair before Daddy gets home. Hurry! Stop, Joey. This stuff don't wash out. It's gotta grow out. You mean it's gotta stay like that till it comes back normal? Yeah, that's right. They can't do nothing to it till it grows back. Ooh! Daddy's gonna tear you up! That's right, man. 541 was just waiting for the executioner to get home. Stick around and write down his last words. Joetta turned and snapped. Why is this so funny to you, Kenny? Her eyes looked real mean. Who knows what Daddy's gonna do to him? Who did this to you, Byron? There was only one other 14-year-old in the neighborhood who had a conch, I answered for him. It was Buckhead. Why'd you let him do this, Byron? Because I wanted to, that's why! Oh! But didn't you know Mommy and Daddy were gonna find out? You think I care what them squares say? And there you have it, man. The reason 541 must die. He won't confess to his guilt. Byron looked at me for the first time, and I started easing towards the door. You don't think I know what you're doing here, punk? You don't think I know you're loving all this mess? But I've been expecting this. Man, this is just like that show I seen about wolves. They said that the top dog wolf can't show no weakness at all. That if it steps on a broken bottle and starts limping or something, that all the other little giant wolves in the pack start trying to jump up and overthrow it. That's what's happening right now. You think I'm hurt. And you and every other punk chihuahua in America coming out of the woodwork to try and get a bite out of me. We all had to squeal a car brakes in the driveway. Me and Joetta ran over the bedroom window. Dad got out.
Oh, sure is good to be home. So, tell me, Miss Watson, what's new on the home front?
Not much. There is, however, a surprise that one of your little darlings has for you, Bo.
Oh, good or bad? Well, it can't be too bad. You look pretty calm.
Let's just say I'm numb. That bad way. I guess that depends on your point of view. If you were happy with your son the way he was, then this may be pretty bad. However, if you've always wanted a child from south of the border, then you may be happy with the new young Mr. Watson.
All right. What's up?
All right. You asked for it. Byron, dear, would you please step down here for a minute? Any famous last words, 541? Anything to say on a little chihuahua before they come out the woodwork? There's got nobody call before they pull a switch. Are you gonna come clean until it led you down the road of crime? Here he is, Mr. Watson. I would like to introduce you to your long-lost son from Mexico City. Senor Byron Cito Watson. After a long time, Dad said,
Well, sir, what can I say? It's pretty much permanent, isn't it? Yes, Dad. Yes! Dad. So, there's really nothing I can do, is there, son? No, I don't think so, Dad. You don't think so, Dad?
well, judging by the condition of your hair, I wouldn't say that thinking is one of your strong suits, is it, son?
Excuse me?
Oh, I said, no, Dad. No, Dad. Whenever Dad repeated everything you said like this, some real big trouble was about to follow.
You know something? Maybe there is something that can be done about this after all.
Dad and Byron disappeared into the bathroom and the door locked behind them. I had to drop on the floor and peek underneath the door to see what was going on. Dad started whistling that stupid song, Straighten Up and Fly Right. I heard a chicka sound, and the floor started being covered with stiff, reddish brown, Mexican style hair. Byron said, oh man, Dad just kept on whistling and cutting.
Oh man! Hold still. I didn't take off one of those ears by mistake. Oh man!
Kenneth, what are you doing? Nothing, Mama. Come on down here and do nothing, won't you? Yes, Mama. And Kenneth, what's your father doing? Oh, well, he's whistling Straighten Up and Fly Right, cutting all of Byron's hair off. Mom laughed. Sat next to her. The three of us sat on the couch for about half an hour before we heard Byron scream as loud as he could. Ah!
Just a little aftershave. Miss Watson. Mwah. I would like to introduce you to your long-lost son.
From Siam.
His Royal Highness, Yule Watson!
Not only had Dad cut off all of Byron's hair, he shaved his head too.
Oh, man! And Miss Watson, you can't possibly deny that this is your child. Look at those ears.
Poor Byron, if he'd have known how far his ears stuck out, I bet he never would have gotten that butter.
Oh, man!